christen the stream. We christen the stream today with with strawberry lemonade sparkling ice. That is sharp. All right. Last time on Map Builder. So last time we were sitting here and doing this, having this talk between, us buddies. F11. Just so we can get more focused. So last time we were doing this, right? We were poor and did not have the pro version. Now we have the pro version. So the first thing I'm going to do is go around and kind of make everything a little bit better. So, Alt City, Human Town 1. We have all these now. Desert bridges. Dwarves. Dwarven buildings. This would be so cool when we get like a shrunken down map. Snowy mountains. We need some snowy mountains. Holy shit. They weren't kidding when they said large. We're not kidding at all. Cool. Snowy mountains acquired. Mesa. We want a mesa. That's perfect. Perfect. Nice, nice, nice. That is lit. Oopsies. All right. So we're going to go back to our Google Doc, and we're going to start putting our monuments. So let's go here. Sealed burial mound or pyramid. That one will be in. We don't have to do that one. Great Stone Arc. We can do that. I think we just saw an arc. Arch. Ah, perfect. Kind of wanted to spin that a little bit. Oopsies. Perfect. So we flip. Nice. And make that a bit smaller. Perfect. What is another monument we have? Intact Circle of Standing Stones. Third dungeon. Chasm. And that was made by dwarves. Lawful Eagle. Okay. I need to mark these. Dwarves worships natural leader, evil purpose, maze, abandoned by creators, intact circle. Okay. So boom, boom, and then I think it was boom right here. So intact circle of stones. Okay. just gonna have to see what we can find. Is something that we can either make to look like kind of Stonehenge or resembles Stonehenge. That's just a ruin. Okay. Oh, this is like map stuff. So that we can, don't really need that at the moment. Let's see here. Rocky Cliffs. It's cool to have all this flavor. Oh, here it is. That's nice. Okay. Buildings. Human buildings. Okay. Not really what we're looking for. Might have to craft it out of like some rocks or hills or something. We could do that. Oh, hey. That is perfect. And we want that over there somewhere. Perfect. A little tiny thing, nothing huge, just a monument. Gorge. We never did a monument for that. I guess the gorge itself is like a monument. Now we can accurately do the gorge though. We can get rid of those hills and do like some rocky crags, because that's kind of what we need there. So, hills. There we go. Don't need. Oh, come on now. Don't need. Okay. So freaks me out, dude. Ah, we'll need that too. Okay, perfect. Put this like along here. And we, come on, why is it always getting weird? We turn it. Put that size down. Bring it up to like here. Then we put another one right over here. Flip it and bring it in. Oopsies, didn't mean for that one. Okay, perfect. Nice gorge. And on that gorge, since we're here, let's fix this. So I guess before we'll do cave. There it is. Don't need, we have a chasm. Swamp trees. This is lit. Gotta make that swamp tree hella smaller. Is there a way to get like, I don't know, a group of them instead of just like one or two? That's alright. We'll go... There we go. Many a swamp tree. We'll have some away from this little civilization slash town. Get this nice outline of trees, especially around all these areas. There we go, filling it in. And then we can always clear area or just put new stuff there. More clicking. Wonder how many swamp trees we're gonna have by the end of this. And around all of the towns or whatever, we'll have less trees. Because, you know, you cut trees down. That's how it is. Cut trees down for forest. I know I've made a lot of changes. It's gonna look so much better when it's all done. And that's what it's about. Yeah, I wish there was like a paint tool that was just like trees. You can put trees here, mass put them here, or mass take them away. I wonder if there is, bro. Because now I have like the full catalog. Grassland, ice, snow. Looks like not. That's okay though. That is a-okay. Alright. Back to swamp trees. More swamp trees. Really nice to have like one of those, an auto clicker. Just do this all along these shorelines. Okay, nice. Many tree. Many tree. Trees. Okay. Swamp tree done. That was palm tree. Jungle tree. Put a couple jungle trees throughout here. From swampy to jungle. Around this lower tropical area. That sounds good to me. Okay. Back to monuments. So, monument of a statue, person, or deity at the 4th dungeon. Mine. creatures monument. Worshipper's 4th dungeon. Natural caverns. So we have Giant Chasm, Graveyard, Glacier. So Giant Chasm, Graveyard, Glacier. That's that. So Mesa. This has to be the swamp. I just didn't write swamp. Swamp. Okay. And that has to be statue. Okay. Do it like over here, like half submerged in water, sticking out. That could be cool. Okay. Next. Beneath the top of the mesa, we need some ruins. Cool. Some ruins there. Nice. Site of a great miracle. Fountain. Okay. So we have a lot of cool stuff. Crops. These bones would actually be pretty cool to place somewhere out here. True. I think these ships should be like... Greetings. You keep grooving that board up, boy. I be acting up. Yeah, dude, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying, my boy. And greetings. I gotta get you the Nova Tempest. How you doing, man? Greetings to you as well. Getting it going. Slowly creating the world a little bit at a time. I'm about to get out the Dungeon Master's book again. Because we gotta, get back into it. We're gonna need to figure out some more stuff about our world. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. As you can see, planning, getting a big game together. But first, you need to build a map. All homebrew. So we gotta get custom. Does this have a glacier? Dang. There's gotta be a glacier. Gotta be a glacier somewhere, right? Glacier? No glacier. Glacier? I could have swore I saw a glacier. Am I spelling it wrong? I don't think I'm spelling it wrong. Whatever, let's just scroll down, see if we can find something. Snow Mountain. I could use that as a glacier. Which one do I want? That sounds good. We'll put this. Need it a little bit bigger. Nice. Now I can get rid of that cave. Delete. Because now we have the glacier there. Although, maybe keep the cave just so I... Well, let's see. What can I put there that's like, this is a point of interest? How big is a big game? It depends. So, this will be a whole country. I shouldn't say a country. It'll be a couple countries. Like, these are continents, maybe. I don't know. We'll see if I expand the world and make it bigger, right? Depending on how successful the campaign goes, right? But here alone should be months of content, at least. And as far as people go, DM plus at least 4 or 5 people steady, or else I won't do it. I need to have at least 4 or 5 people that are willing to commit to a schedule every 2 weeks or something. Just because I want to have it like a podcast or stream it or just somewhere, or like post them to YouTube, just somewhere so me and my friends, we could always look back on like, that one time we played D&D and here it all is, and people can make clips of it and we could always, it's something that wouldn't leave us, and it's always sad when a game ends, and as much as you can talk about stuff, it's nice to have like an actual like boom, there it is. So that's the plan. You playing with a certain squad? Not at the moment, John. So it's an open invite. We're going to be doing online D&D. So if you're interested, you're more than welcome, John, because I don't know. I know you're in real life. So big in content, I see. Yes, the content will be big. The world building is going to be big. I'm going to have it set up kind of open world. I'm going to be building building is going to take forever because I'm going to set up everything from towns to crafting dungeons. I'm going to have multiple spreadsheets out. I'm going to have multiple monsters and town NPCs. So it's going to be, I don't know. If I really wanted to get into it, we could make a whole book, right? But I'm going to try to do my best to have everything nice and organized. But I just started yesterday. So yesterday we started out with just the circle in the middle, and all of these were perfectly symmetrical, right? And then based on, here I've been rolling for dungeons and stuff. I know it's like a big white, whatever, so it's hard to look at. But based on the dungeons and how they're and rolling for environment, we've created the swampland. We have a mesa and desert over here. Mountains with a giant chasm, a dwarven kingdom. So there's going to be a lot of cool stuff. The bit is hundreds of years ago in the kingdom, in this place, right? Whatever it ends up being, this middle island continent was fought over because it's a huge trade hub. Because you're in between all of this, and that's amazing to be in that situation and have sea power, right? Since then, war has stopped, and this is just a giant melting pot city of dwarves, elves. Like, this is where everybody congregates, and it's come a long way because now we have magical airships, right, that travel throughout this way. As you can see, some of these settlements still use boats. The swamp like area, because they've had to use boats for so long, are highly navally advanced. So you see all these like bigger ships and fleets. So they're a very strong power. Dwarves said, "I don't like boats. Not getting on the boats." They built a bridge. So enough of lore content to write 2 books for my game and maybe a couple adventures. But again, I'm too lazy. That's the problem, is actually sitting down and trying to put all this shit together. It can take a while. But I have the time right now, so this is how we're doing it. So I gotta get out. We're at the point where it's time for the book. So I'm gonna look in here and kind of see what we need to start doing. I kind of want to do more monuments or stuff like that. Maybe we'll do another dungeon, because building the dungeons are fun. So to the table of contents. See what we need. I'll just read. World of your own, big picture, gods of your world, mapping your campaign, language, dialects. I do need to do all that. Factions, organizations, magic, creating a campaign. Okay. So, yeah, we'll just start at page 9 and kind of look through that first section. See if anything pops out at us. It's like, oh, we need to really work on that. We need to work on everything, but what's going to take my attention tonight is the question, So, gods oversee the world, which the world is untamed. World is ancient. I would say conflict shapes the world's history. Here's gods. So I do need to pick gods, and I actually need to write them down. I need to oh my god, my Google Doc is going to grow. My Google Doc's going to grow by tenfold just tonight if I get into that. But where else do you start? Am I right? Okay. So I rolled a lot of the dungeons have to do with cults, because that's how the dice rolled. So elemental fire cultists. Let's see. I know I have some that's like worships an evil deity, the second dungeon by the graveyard, right here. So we need ourselves an evil deity. It can be Bane, the god of war. Asmodeus, the god of tyranny. Groomish, god of destruction. Cord, god of strength. Lawleth, goddess of spiders and lies. I'm kind of falling in love with that. Right now. Lolith. So deity. Lolith. God of spiders and lies. I should come up with like names for each of these main places, because then I could further start organizing this much more. So let's halt on the gods choosing. Don't undermine laziness. It's resulted in a huge game in my case. Servers, 6 DMs, 80 plus players, with a third server being set up, and all that because I was too lazy to write lore for my New World lol. That's how it plays out sometimes, man. I don't underestimate it. Bill Gates himself said, give a tough job to a lazy man, because he'll figure out the easiest way to do it. So I don't underestimate it at all. And people just have, I don't know, different styles of doing stuff. So it's all cool. Let's see. Mapping your campaign. Gods of your world. Planes, travel. Environments. treasure, running the game. Okay, so it looks like 14 might be our salvation. Mapping your campaign. When creating the world where your campaign takes, you'll want it. Yeah, that's okay. Province, continent, kingdom. No, so I don't have an ideal time because this is going to take a little bit. I've only worked on it one day. So we'll see. After the next couple days, I'm going to be working on it like every single day. So depending on, I just need to get a feel for like, I need a couple more days to get a feel on when I would be ready to run. Because the cool thing is, once I get the starting area ready, we could theoretically run multiple sessions and then not even touch what I haven't worked on yet. So it'll be safe. So once I get together this, because the starting area is going to be this top left continent right here. So once I get all this put together and I get a name for it and everything, so it could be sooner than later. But as soon as I know, I'll let you know, my man, for sure. Wish you could. Do they have any tables here to like roll for stuff? Roll for forms of government. That could be good. Okay. I'm meaning like frame throughout the day, and yeah, it looks like a lot. So frame throughout the day, I don't know. I still have to sit down and talk to everybody because depending on what everybody says, I want to pick a time frame where most people can play. Obviously, like I don't want to be like, oh, just this one person can play it this time. Let's just play here. So I'll have to talk to everybody still. So I'll have to let you know. But a lot of people are excited. Like Bridge is excited. Nichols is excited. We have someone named. We have Ian. So we have a couple people that are like interested. Ben, E. So it might end up being a pretty big game, or a solid four, and then players that want to play every now and then can just hop in. But yeah, I'll let you know when I know. What was I gonna look up? That's what I was gonna look up. Fantasy country name generator. There we go. Gosh. Get names. Uzimis. Esmutian. Duthonia. Wayston. Cloiscana. Let's visit a different site. We might come back to this one. Orga, Osa, Antodon. Grand name. The General Authority. The Pirate Republic. The Coastal Coalition. The Honorable County. Let's roll for the government. Because if we get a government, that'll kind of help us pick a name on what the government is and stands for. So let's go to this page. I got my dice. Do I have my dice? I should have my dice. Where are my dice at? Where are all the hoes at? Where's my dice? Got it. Got to roll a D100. So we got our... Got a 2 right here. And we're going to roll an 11. Yep, on 11. So that is a bureaucracy. Bureaucracy is various departments compose the government, each responsible for an aspect of rule. The department heads, ministers, or secretaries answer to a figurehead, to an autocrat or council. Okay. Bureaucracy. Okay. Bureaucracy. Because we'll have it be this place will try and do its best to govern. We'll do other governments for these places, but right now we're trying to name this bad boy right here. So a bureaucracy name. Put that here. Okay. The Great World of Otines, Provical Celestate of Valengender. The World Imperium of Welvora. That's pretty dope. The Imperium. I think the Imperium of Welvora is a solid name. So we'll do that. The Imperium of Welvora. And we will bold and we'll write bureaucracy. Bureaucracy. And boom. And so now everything that has to do with this one, we can put everything right here. So we'll even put this in brackets. 1 bracket and 2 bracket. So this will be like country. The Imperium of Welvora. And I believe, where is it? We have these two will be under the Imperium of Welvora. D&D prep sheet. So the graveyard. Cut and paste. So boom and cut and paste. So cool. We have one country and the stuff around it. How's Sandra and how have you guys been? So we've been really good. Sandra's been doing good with her streaming and stuff. She's been doing well, gaining followers. She has over 1,000 now on Twitch. So big milestone hit. Right now she's at work. She's continuing doing that in Fiverr. Personally me, I'm out of work right now because I'm waiting to go back to school. I should be starting school this upcoming March. I'll be going back for my bachelor's. And I'll be a full-time student online. But yeah, so that's that. That's kind of like the mini update. So stuff's going good. We're going to be taking like a mini trip to Japan this year, somewhere in June or July. We're still getting those dates together and stuff, but yeah. Should be pretty good. Alright, we have to roll for our next government. 46. Yep, 46 is a hierarchy. A feudal or Baradic government where every member except one is subordinate to another member. It's like the Dragonlance campaign setting, the Dragonar armies of Kurin from military hierarchy, where the Dragon High Lords is leaders under the Dragon Queen. Okay. So, hierarchy. We'll get the name first, so it's a hierarchy. Alright. We'll shut that down. Name type. Okay. Kind of like grand name. What is a genocracy? Elders preside over the society. In some cases, long-lived races such as elves or dragons are entrusted with the leadership of the land. I kind of like that, and I think I might pick that for a different one. So I'm gonna, this won't be a part of anything, but I'm just gonna like put it down here or something because I kind of like it. The tribal wastes. The Alabaster Chiefdom of Nordud. The Alabaster. The Alabasta. Nordund. So we'll do that one as this place right here. I think Nundir is cooler. The Alabaster of Nundir. And it is a hierarchy. Put that in italics. Shouldn't say italics, but bracket it. Followed by big brackets. Nope, that's a weird bracket. Followed by big brackets. And I'm gonna bold that out. Bold. Space. And what dungeons are there? So we have the Chasm Dungeon and the Mesa. So, Giant Chasm. Also might just cut this to down here. Cut that to down there as well. There we go. Beneath or on top of Mesa. Boom. I'm going to increase the font. Okay, boom. And all of this, I can't believe it's stayed Arial this whole time. Everything goes to Times New Roman. Fuck, I need something thicker than that. Or do I post out everything that needs this and just bump it up to 12? I think that's what it needs. Boom. Boom. Need some clearer. Okay, cool. And maybe we'll pick a new font for these. I like Oswald because it's kind of bold. Oswald, bold. Okay. Alright. Well, this around the time I go to bed for work tomorrow. I'll catch you later. Of course, mister. You get some good rest. You get some good rest, mister. That is a 76. And that is a oligarchy. Small number of absolute rulers share power, providing possibly dividing the land into districts or provinces under their control, or jointly ruling together. A group of adventurers who take control of a nation together might form an oligarchy. The Free City of Greyhawk is an oligarchy composed of various faction leaders. The Lord Mayor is the figurehead. Okay. An oligarchy. So what's something a bunch of people could agree on? A name. So the Supreme Collective of Porme is pretty good. That is pretty good. And we will just take that down a notch. Go to, oh, we're going to actually go to Oswald, bold, and I think it was what? 13? 13, cool. White, cool. And we will have that be this place. So we will need to, so the gorge is not there. Cut. Paste. The 8th dungeon will be there actually, so swamp won't be there. Cut. Paste. Okay, now we need another 87. The Republic. Republic. All right. The Republic of Falna. I like that. And they are a republic. I was about to say, I was like forgetting what this was. Oh my god, what can I spell? Oligarchy. Oligarchy. One of these. One of these. Boom. Boom. So you need to be Sazdip. Got our Oswald Bold. 1, 2. The Republic of Falna. And that is the swamp area. And next we have our final land. At least I think, right? Maybe we don't. So that's the middle. The Alabasta of Nundir. The Supreme Collective of Porme, which is up there. We have the Republic of Falna, which is down here. Down here. So lastly, we need this area. This area I kind of want to be named after, like, magical creatures. So I need to make a government that's like 47. Journo Truskessy. That's cool. That's actually what I wanted. That's perfect. So we'll put in stuff already. Oh, that's a 9. Now we need a good name. The Maritime Kingdom. Rendokia. I like the Kingdom of Rendokia. I like that. The Kingdom of Rendokia. Perfect. The king of the Kingdom of Rendokia. So now on the map we can kind of put names. So in text. So that don't need that. Back to this. I'm gonna put this book to the side so I can access my keyboard a bit easier. Oh my goddamn fucking webcam froze. Isn't that annoying? Go to this, press close. Go to webcam again, properties, USB live cam. And there we go. It works again. Like, god damn it, why does it stop working? Okay. Perfect. We can do that easy. So now we need name. Title plates. I like the different colored title plates. I don't know if I like that. Let's try text. Text. Let's just try the Kingdom of Rendokia. Perfect. That's it. That's one. Now if I wanted to place another, I see I place it and then I rename it. I see. The Kingdom of Randokia. And I believe this is the Supreme Collective of Poor Men. That's Fall. Okay. The Glacier. The Republic of Falna. Oh, motherfucker. I would like to move. Oh, what did I just do? Did I just delete it by accident? Okay. Republic of Falna. The Republic of Falna. Falna. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Next will be the Alabasta of Nundier. Imperium with a Welvora. The Imperium of Welvora. Perfect. Next we take away that, and it is with the Supreme Collective of Porme. So you spell collective? Collect. Okay, yeah. Of Porme. Let's just say collective. Perfect. One second. What'd you get into, buddy? What'd you get into? Sorry about that. My cat came in here. I thought he had something in his mouth. Sorry about that. Little buddy came in here and he was all like, meow, meow, meow. I was like, okay, what's up? All right, so what are you doing today? If it's world building, then I'm glad I came because I love world building. You came to the right place, man. It is world building season. And I'm trying to get a place ready for me and my campaign. So, world building. Oh. Well, what did I just do? Back? Okay. Well, the collective of, what was it, Porme? Porme. Perfect. We'll take the old one and get rid of it. But yeah, it's world building season. Right now, it's just establishing the forms of government. Is there a way to make this like... I'm going to look it up. Is there a dark mode? Okay. File. Do I have to go on like my actual docs to do it? Okay, well that wasn't very self-explanatory, huh? If you're ever in the mood for legendary locations and ancient myths, let me know. Of course, thank you. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm getting like the base stuff down, and then I'm going to dive a lot more into that stuff when I dive into a continent. So like what I'll do is, right, so this is just going to be the base one for me to go off of, and the players are going to start here. So this will just be one continent, and this will be where the first part of the story goes. So once I head into here, I'm going to head into legends and the myths of the collective of Porme. And then as they branch out in the world, they'll see very different cultures, you know, so different legends, different cultures. But yeah, once I get all this set up, I'm going to create another thing, and it will just be this country, and I can go into a lot more detail. And then inside that country, then we can go into more detail when we get to towns. So it'll just be one thing after the next. But I like starting from the top down. It gives me more of a perspective. So now we're going to go to YouTube. Dark theme. Google Doc. Chrome / flags. All right. Not what are Chrome flags. Colon. I missed the colon, of course. Chrome : / flags. Okay. Dark. Enabled. Okay. Apparently that wasn't all it, but Cancel. Whew. I was about to say, before I hit a save real quick. Hit a save on that. Right now. And then I'm going to hit a copy. And then we'll paste the new version of it into the Google Doc. Where is it? It's the old version. Oh, come on. Come on. Let me delete it. Do I not have access to my own Google Doc? What's going on? I have it copied, so it's fine. So we'll relaunch. Okay. Am I good now? Okay. Cool. Boom. There we go. A bit easier to look at now. It looks like the perfect place for a collection of myths and legends. I've been working on a called The Tale of the Four Maidens, a collective of 4 stories from 4 different maidens throughout time. That's pretty cool. It's always good to have a call to action like that, like a story that the players can follow that's simple enough. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, we'll dive deeper once we get into these. But I wanted to get the lay of, like, I wanted to name everything. So now everything's actually named. So now everything's kind of like more tame in the Google Doc. So it's like everything to do with the Imperium or around the Imperium we're going to have in this section. And then, I don't know, we'll expand it. Maybe we'll have even separate Google Docs or whatever, or pages. Then there's the Alabaster of Nundir. So we have these dungeons that I have planned out. Kingdom of Rendokia. Don't need that anymore. That was old news. So, the Collective of Poor May. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. I don't think even we need this anymore right now. Back to the basics. Back to the basics. Okay. Collective of Poor May, the King of Rendokia, the Imperium of Welvora, the Alabaster of Nundir, and the Republic of Falna. So, right now for the world, to give you like a brief overview, right? So, simple world building. I haven't done anything crazy so far. I don't have like a big grand idea. But here's what I have. So, this middle continent was fought over like for many years, right? Where now it's eventually agreed upon as a melting pot nation. People from here, all around. So this will be a giant mixed melting pot of culture, right? Falna, the Republic of Falna, has always been a trading hub because their home country is swamplands and waterways, so they've excelled in naval expertise. Their boats are far superior, far faster than the kingdoms of Poor May, Rendokia, Nundir. So they are known for having a naval fleet. However, as you go deeper, even though they have a naval fleet and that's whatever, they are very moral and towny in their values. Like they have very traditional values. It's not like they're not out to get beyond wealth. They're out like the water has always been a way for them to be free. So that's like their main, like they love trading and doing all that too. But it's about freedom and about like just doing what they love, and that's being on the water. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Here in the Alabaster of Nundir, this is a mainly dwarvish inhabited land. I haven't decided if they were there first or they conquered, whatever. However it ends up being, right? They said, ships, that's lame. So they built this gargantuan bridge. The only thing of its kind, probably the biggest man-made thing in this world right now, is this bridge from Alabaster, Nundir, to the Imperium of Welvora. Because they're like boats. I'm a dwarf. I build things. And they bridge. Right? In this kingdom, there's a huge chasm where there could be... That's one of the dungeons, right? And then we also have a mesa, right? Because, I don't know, the reason why this is so tropical and whatever, because it's very, like, low sea level. Obviously, we have a lot of water here, so we got a lot of trees. Now, as we go further south, this doesn't have the same treatment. as this area. So we got is drying out a bit, which is cool. That's fine. We'll fill in this area later. Then we have the Kingdom of Rendokia. The Kingdom of Rendokia, I have a loose idea to become part of like a mainly mythical ruled society, right? So it's a kingdom, which is I think this is the hierarchy. Let's see. It's a gerontocracy, and a gerontocracy, or whatever that is. It's ruled by um like one superior, right? It's like one like high elders of the community. Um, and I want it to be like a polymorph dragon. So it's like when the players, if they go over there and they're talking to him, they have no idea that it's this ancient dragon polymorphed. And he's kind of there, not as an evil person, but as like, I'm an advocate for monster kind and whatever, and people of mixed like descent and whatever always welcome here in Rendokia. Like there's no racial profiling going on in Rendokia. It's very openly friendly to monsters, and people are kind of viewed as like the invaders, right? So that's Rendokia, and this cave, and I shouldn't say this cave, but this dungeon. I kind of use caves to mark like where the dungeons are gonna be until I get, I don't know. Now I'm going back, kind of making everything look a bit nicer, right? Like how we have this place here. However, but yes, this cave is going to be the home of a, what's it called? I'll tip my tongue. Tip my tongue. It is, where is it? Beholder. A beholder made it. Big gorge. So the gorge is, the players, if they come across, they're like, man, this gorge, these walls are unnaturally smooth. You know, like this. How could people have made this? People did not make it. In fact, the beholder did with like his laser. So carved from the stone of this gorge will be his lair. It'll kind of be like a mafia-esque area here, where the beholder is like the top dog and makes people go out and get stuff, similar to Waterdeep, I guess, but not as crazy. But yeah, so that's kind of like the light world building I have for this. This will be where the players start. The players are going to start in the Collective of Porme. Collective of Porme is an oligarchy. They're ruled by a collective of elders, like humans, and they make decisions kind of based on democracy, where they vote. Over here will be a tribal area of Kuatoa. They have always kind of just been here. But yeah, we're going to kind of fancy this up as we go in. But yeah, the first dungeon will be up here in a glacier, and I think that's kind of cool because I've never like taken to the elements, you know, as far as like ice and that goes. So it'll be cool when players go to the glaciers and head into the desert and the stuff they can come across, the challenges they'll find. So I need to name this, actually, don't I? I do need to name that. I don't need to do that right now because it'll be a while before they go there. So I need to actually like start getting into the meat of this. So the Collective of Porme. We should have a few like, what's the word? Perfect. Let's get up into here. So we should have. We need to go to subtract. You get that a smaller size. We can have some natural streams coming down like from the mountains that kind of lead inland, and maybe connect to this little cove right here, kind of like that. Perfect. That's kind of nice. Kind of a natural barrier where the Kuatoa people, and we can put like maybe a human civilization. It's kind of starting to bleed over into this area, and here's rumors of what's going on over here. So we can do that. Let's see. Need me a bridge. Doesn't need to be ice. It's all right. There we go. Desert. Why is it all white like that? What's going on? What happened? I don't need an eastern bridge. Elves. Just do that. Oh. That's very high detailed. Going to swoop. Put you down here. And then we can do... Why is all this stuff like whited out right now? Is this because the new browser extension like fucked up all the dark textures or something? Like what happened? What happened? It was not like this. Maybe I just need to like reload it. Alright, let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's all weird. I will deal with the whiteness if it fix all the stuff. Chrome. Flags. Dark. Default. Relaunch. No, we are going to go back to you because I think this... Yeah, we have more stuff saved here. Save. Cool. Copy. Then yeah, relaunch. Your stream volume is really low. Mind turning up a few? Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. I can go like boop. And we should be pretty alright now. Plus, I can move my mic a little bit. I don't know. More to where I'm talking instead of off to the left. I'm not gaming right now, so I'm kind of all around and not just focused on one area. Time for a sip, though. Okay. Did this fix? It fixed the textures. Isn't that weird? That is so weird that the extension would mess up all the stuff like that. It's kind of unfortunate. I don't need the battle maps. Oopsies. Let's do regional HD. Well, no, I'll just click on it and look. I can kind of find my own town that I want to put there. Don't really need a fortress. Yeah, like a rinky-dink hoedown village, I think is perfect. That is fucking massive. There we go. Perfect. Put that right here. Humans are starting to get over there. And, up here. Zoom in on the collective of poor May. Okay. That's interesting. Let me know if the volume is good now or if you need it to be more. Because I can, oh no, I can turn up the gain. Or I could actually just speak up and talk louder. I'm probably just mumbling. Because I'm just here talking to myself like a maniac. Poor May. I gotta get in here and start naming these towns and whatnot. Okay. What else do we want here? Walled city. Some caves. You always slap some caves here. I think that's a good idea to put some caves. It's a reason why the town's over here is to get, you know, some mining going on. It could be, we could work that into the lore, easy. Dark citadels. Some more desert stuff. We have that kind of stuff posted up outside of, I gotta stop because I'll just keep working on other areas. I need to try to like streamline this one area and actually like get it done. Because if I end up getting like this area done, the collective of poor May and everything, then I could start the campaign. Because the campaign in the collective of poor May could take quite a while. Wood chips. Deciduous trees. We do want some of those. Put some of those around like... We'll do it in a way that's kind of like, ah, yes, this area is well mapped, so we know what's around it, if that makes sense. I could be making roads, couldn't I? Brush tool, right? I could. So I open my brush road, desert, land, and I kind of just do core, land yellow. And if I make it really small, right? And I go in and I do kind of like that. That's kind of hard to see. Maybe I need a different color. Desert. That's much better, much more clear. So now we can have like this path kind of like wind around a bit, put a mountain in the way or something. Boom. Perfect. Go to this. Slap a mountain. Make it big. No. Come on, why does it mean that mountain? Come on now. Come on now. I have a lot of mountains, man. A lot of goddamn mountains. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. That should be better. Back to the brush tool. We'll definitely have a town that leads from here all the way to here. And we'll have a bigger village. Probably a city, huh? Walled city. That is big, big, big. We turn that down. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Because it's good to have that there, because then we can also put some boats. Where are the boats at? Where the boats, where the boats, where the boats at? Perfect. And boats can, in theory, travel up this way, get supplies from the mine, bring it down, trade with the Falna people. So we're getting somewhere. Let's fill in these areas with more trees. We dig a good tree. Yeah, the bit is everywhere along the roads. Very well known. Because it's mapped out. Well, no, for us, the DM, everything's mapped out. For the players, I'll give them, I don't know, they can pay for maps and I'll make something. So, boom. And along the way, there can be like super tiny towns, like podunk little towns. Like, I'm just going to mark these big ones. Like, let's see, tiny town, human town, village. Put some of these villages along the way. Like, super, super small little, just little dits. We can place a couple of those along the main way. Maybe one in here, one here. And these will just be like spotted around, you know, like one on this side of the mountain, one on this side of the mountain, and they're there. They're doing their thing. Oh, did it reduce my tree size, dude? Bruh. That's too big. That's fine. Perfect. Now, I should go in there with my paintbrush, because even though these aren't really contacted, they should have 2 ways around. And they should have ways to go to these villages. And there will be more direct lines from these main areas, because they have the money to maintain all this area. Perfect. Kuatoa village is over here. How many days travel will this be? Oh no, because countries in like, I don't know, this scale can be countries like in Europe where they're about as big as a state. So it can be like, oh, that's like 4 days travel or something, and it's not that big a deal. And then when you go on the water, it's like, oh shit, dude, that's like a couple weeks at sea. It's spooky. It's spooky to be at sea for that long. So we could put a couple more villages. Put like a bigger nomadic village back here. I think that kind of makes sense. Put one. We already got one kind of there. Put one on the water. Why not? Why not? And we'll get our little tool. Boop. Perfect. Nice. It's coming together nicely. I like it. I'm gonna go back to my funny little trees. Tree the path up. I see one I'm left behind. And we'll do kind of what we did where around these areas there won't be a ton of trees because y'all know it's forested. Like deforested. So we'll leave this area kind of like whatever. Because this will be super thick forest. I mean, I know it's like a handful of trees from our perspective, but for people like on the ground, it'll be huge. Many tree, many forests. I gotta start switching to pines as I go north here. I really should have already done it, but whatever. We'll handle that on the more detailed map. I like how the Texan knows like not to be covered up by these trees. That saves me such a headache of like layering, because I haven't layered any of this. I know I should have, but I haven't. So, oopsies. Okay. Okay. Alright, poor May. What secrets do you hold? Main town, couple establishments, main city. In the city, there's going to be people. Now, I'm going to have to start, like, really getting into the nitty gritty here and start, like, NPCing, like getting town names, NPCs. Okay. The Collective of Poor May. I need to have a representative of Poor May in every main little town or village, because that's how they congregate, is the elders. Like, I am the elder of blah 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 village of Poor May, and I am on the council of Poor May. So I will put you in jail or whatever they end up doing, you know? So let's see how good the Collective Porme looks when we zoom out. That looks fucking good. That looks good. That's looking nice. The Collective of Porme, boom. And the Republic of Falna looking solid. Nice. The Imperium Welvora, maybe we'll pick out some different trees to go there. Or maybe there is no trees and that's why they need trade. That could be it. Overforested land. Or maybe the trees they have there are just bamboo, palm. I was gonna put sequoias. Big tree. What else? Lily pads, bushes. Rocky plateaus. Jungle temples. That's kind of cool. We can put this kind of stuff scattered throughout here, and we have them be worshipped by, I don't know, if the players can choose to go wherever. So if they see something on the map they want to go to it, I'll be like, okay, let's go there and give next session. Let me plan out some stuff, you know? So that's cool. Okay, the Collective of Porme. So now what we need to do is save this, because I can come back and work on this later. Because for now, we really want to get into the nitty-gritty of Porme. So I'm going to save. Boom. Map save. We're going to take this link. Save it. Boom. I don't know if that does anything. Probably not. I probably just need to save it on the site and the site remembers. But I'm just... What's the word? Well, I can't remember. I can't remember the word. Still need to name that. That's not really that important. Okay. So what do I need to do? Save. But so if I save this, right? What's better? Do we do HD? Sure. We'll do both. So we'll do first save. And we'll save this to just pictures. Camera roll. D&D prep. Boom. And we'll do export image again. And this time we'll do the experimental version. This is taking longer. Just do HD. Save. Okay. So is there a way to upload that image? That kind of adds some niceness to it, huh? Whatever, I'll be able to mess with all that. Save as clone. If I just wanted to start anew. So if I go to I should make an account. Okay. Cool. This is what I was kind of getting at. Create new map. I think I did Fantasy Regional HD, right? Did I? Damn, people are fucking talented. Look at that shit. Hot damn. Fantasy World. I think I just did a Fantasy World. So. Okay. So now I kind of need to have like the collective of Porme up, because this will be a lot like closer image of Porme. So I'll be able to get a lot more detail. Okay. Because I can zoom in on Porme. So I'm trying to think like, what do I do now? Do I just do the towns of Porme? Like get the town set up? I could do that. That might be more simple. So, okay. Easy, boom, grass. Grass, 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 grass. Get grass everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Porme needs walls. Perfect. Brick walls. Stone walls, yes. Yes, I would like more stone walls, please, sir. More stone. Oh shit, sir. We seem to be running into technical issues. Shit. Shit, shit, and shit. Okay. Scrap the walls. Scrap the walls. Buildings first. Let's get some buildings. Buildingas. Buildings. Building. Dwarves. Where's some people buildings at? Orcs, Viking, Fantasy World. Need some people. Human buildings. Human building 4, human building, okay. Okay, we can do this. Is there anything else though? Like anything? Let's see if there's like, I don't know, if we scroll, if we find kind of what we're looking for without having to. Human temple, city, capital. Okay. Okay. Kind of digging this. We do the fortified city aspect of it, right? Scale that up a bit. That's where the collective of Porme meets, right? Color, we'd be color bending. Nope, we want texture. Okay, small, small, small. That's too small. Perfect. So the collective of Porme meets here at the city center. And we'll do an area about yay around, right? And I think we had some ridges, or like, might help. So if I put this here and I rotate it, how's that look? Maybe make it a little bit smaller. Good. Put one here, and we flip it. And we rotate it. And we do the same here, and we rotate it. Placed here by their gods themselves. Okay, cool. So that's good. So let's get our little drawing stick back out, and we'll go to a subtract. Now it's water. Add the land back. Oh, it's still fucking there. What fucking green is it? Okay. This one. Yeah, it was. Okay. Cool. We can deal with that. So we have this area, right? We have this lead down. This is the center of town. So around the whole town, we can have it branch off, and we'll do we can put walls around this town. Okay. Yes, rinky-dink little building. Porme. Boom. I fucked up. I think I should just be in battle maps, right? Or is this too close for comfort? Market. Okay. I think we're going in the wrong direction. I think this is the direction to go. Ah. That's pretty big. Alright, first off, let's get rid of boop, 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 boop. Oh, I got rid of the city. Slap that back, though. It's pretty easy. Enlarge. Oh, I got rid of all my fucking walls. I can slap those back, too, though. Make it a little bit smaller. Fucking turn it a little bit. Yeah. Make it a little bit. We want small again. Put it right there. Make it small. Alright, give me another one of dims. Rotate. And rotate. And rotate. I don't think we had one here, actually. We didn't. Goodbye. Okay. K. Rotate this a little bit more. Bring it in closer. Cool. And we'll do the same thing with this. Bring it a little bit closer. Boom. I think that's looking pretty solid. Okay. There's some market. Terrain, weaponry wizard. Okay, and there's nothing. Yeah, don't need that. Watercolor battle maps. I don't think I need this either. Cities. This might be it. Core. Ah, perfect. Kind of hate my little pathways, not gonna lie. Might have to just delete those. Boom. We're just gonna hit a on everything but the council right now. Okay, poor May. Okay, I'm on to something. I'm on to something. Okay, so poor May, we go back to here. Rounded around. So, do we turn maybe like all of that into water? Okay. Very circular, very rounded, poor May is. Okay, cool. And we zoom in more. So this will be our main like thing, but there can be stuff all around here. This is kind of what I'm getting at. So an inn, nothing's better than an inn right on the water, you know? So we put it in there. What else do we got? Wall towers. Do we have wall? Perfect. Well. Okay. Well towers. Right. So we have replace these towers, and then we'll hit it with some walls, and then that way we can like kind of plan the city around these areas. Perfect. And there's more towers because the ocean is more of a threat than the mainland, because opposing countries be like massive walls, these places aren't bad too. Core, castles, bridges. I could have started with that. Whatever, here we are. So okay, bet. Almost kind of just wanna. Okay. There's got to be some tool to like not place all these one by one, but I see why there wouldn't be. Maybe I should have put the walls first, huh? maybe there's still time. Then I can always just grab a tower and be like, spoop. Move into place. If I would just grab a tower over here, I can move into place, though. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Emma Jack says, what's up? Sorry if you've been there for a while and I haven't said anything. I'm getting into it. So, what's up? How you doing? So, this is the big king, is the world we're building, right? I don't know what the world I'm going to title, like the world of blah, 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 whatever. But we have some country names, right? So we have the Collective of Porme, which is where my campaign is going to begin. So right now we're going to try to do like a closer up of Porme and the things inside of Porme. Porme, we have my Google sheet, is made up of, I don't even see it, an oligarchy. So we're going to have a lot of elders there and people who come from other parts of the, I don't know, it's a good word for it. City, country, lol, other parts of the country. So yeah, right now we're just in the process of building up Porme's defenses with these walls. Come on now. Come on, I don't need what that yellow thing is. I just don't need it. Just let me place. And then if I go to, come on, which one of these wall towers? Come on now. There. Boop. Just like that. And I'm wondering if there's an easier way to place these walls, because this is I go like this, right? Okay, it doesn't. So I go boom, just like that. Rotate, rotate, grab. Boom, another wall. Boom, another wall. Nope, don't need that. Come on. Boom, another wall. And I go here, and I turn. And wall, wall. As you can see, it's much easier to go these ways. Don't really care. I'm just going to keep going. The wall towers really aren't horribly relevant, at least right now. So, oh well. I can always space them out or do different stuff later. So, I don't know. If I have time later and I can go into more detail, I will later. You know? Till then, we build our walls how we wish. Did I just make that wall tiny? I think I just turned it. I think we're okay. Oh boy, this is nuts right here. One wall at a time. I'm losing my mind. I'm totally losing my sanity. It is 5:42 a.m. I've been doing this since like 2. But how's your day going, Emma? Going good? Okay, yeah, I'll pull one out here and I'll drag it in. There we go. There we go. I was about to taking me a little bit right there. Okay, well we're almost done with this wall. Once we're done with this wall, most of the work is over, and we're gonna be doing the fun stuff that's like drawing the dirt and plot points, which is I like that. So. Brain blast. I have rice I actually need to put away in real life. I do. But that can wait till I'm done with this wall. Some wall pieces are treated better than others. I couldn't tell you why that is, but here we are. One wall at a time. I'm gonna get so good at this though. Placing walls. Be a wall demon. Whatever that means. Alright. Is there a gate? Do we have like a gate? Or is that just like a made up concept? Whatever. I'll describe gates when I speak to them. That's what matters. You know, that's truly where the adventure is captivated. So we're almost done. 2, 3. Put this wall up here and drag it in. Just like that. Walls have been placed, ladies and gentlemen. So we need put a wooden bridge, but the wooden bridges are actually kind of going to be like docks for ships. This is a naval area. We'll get some ships and whatever. Maybe town common. We'll put a well right outside of the inn. We'll put that later. Yeah, let's get some more buildings. Get some towers. Let's flip them this way. I think that looks a lot better because it's toward any, I don't know, opposing enemies supposedly. Got some inns. Dead tree. Trees. Got some trees by the inn. Why not? That's nice. Perfect. Ships. And then we can put some buildings. These are the town folk that kind of help. They run the farms, stay protected, they do their job. And then yeah, we're gonna kind of have like a shipyard. Rotate that a little bit. It's always a church. The church will be kind of by the people, as does the church do. The more built up part of the city is kind of going to be over here. So we'll have some more like nicer buildings set up. Maybe some over here. We'll make some paths to kind of make it make sense here. And a few. We should put these over here. Put some shops, some buildings. Not all of them need to be explored, you know? I don't want that. And where's the other one? Come on, it can't be far. There. Don't need that either. So where are the inns at? Get some more inns. So we have some like market, like some shops. That'd be nice. This is nice. This is what I kind of was looking for. Fishery. Of course there could be a fishery. Herbalist. A mages guild. Okay. I'm kind of running out of spots, but I should have just thought harder about where I'm putting stuff. It'll look better once I get all the pathways, and I'll delete some stuff and make it look a bit more, I don't know, poppin'. Let's see, herbalists. Library. Of course we'll have a library. Alright, I need to start getting rid of stuff. It happened. Okay, thin walls, thin walls. That's fine. Library be placed right here. Next to the church. The Adventurers Guild. Well, kind of near the entrance to the city. Most people want to stop there when they first visit. Leatherworker. The smithy. Perfect. Smithy. Theater. Get rid of those red towers. Boom, boom. Okay, now let's start making our path. Gonna need our pathways a hell of a lot smaller. Be a little bit bigger than that. Maybe we should move all this closer together. So this is, don't need the stamp options. Okay, I see. Man, learning this program step by step. Me doing me. So there's a smithy. Okay. And we can move. Keep that there. True, we can always make stuff like this so much smaller. I like the idea of having like kind of a town square-esque where there's all these shops around as well as inns. I think it's important to have all this stuff easily accessible to your players. We could put something in the center there, maybe a fountain. Perfect. Perfect. And then we'll go back to our drawing bit. Put a path right around this fountain. Put a big path leading into the city, and we should use this or something because it's paved. Is there a better paved one? Land gray, wasteland land. Do this. Alright, so there'll be a direct line here. There will then be a paved path going left, where it will begin to go around to all these shops and keeps all the way to the fancy Dragon's Night Inn. We will then have a path going this way. It will go up to the library and important places. Also go around to the boats. As well, we'll have a pathway going around this way to the boats. Then we'll go back to sand, because there'll still be like, I don't know, people travel, you know? And it's good to kind of represent where the well-traveled paths are. So the fields, right, in front of the shops. Parts where the paths have gotten dusty. I think that's good to add too. We still live in a world that's green after all, huh? I don't know if that looks too good. Is how it is. Is how it is now. Not the... God, that doesn't look good. I'll just go over a little bit with this. Again, just the areas I accidentally hit a little bit too hard. Give me a little tap, tap, little tap, tap. Tap, tap here, tap, tap there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool, cool. Alchemist, bro? What is wrong? I'm just tired. Is that even how you spell it? Am I going stupid? Is it finally happening? Alchemist. I really... Okay, press... Need to make this in bigger. It's supposed to be like one of the really nice inns. View of the water, 2 stories. So we have the Alchemist. Put this a little bit more over, like... the Alchemist area. Alchemist. Herb. A list. Oh, did I fuck up the Alchemist one? Shit. Shit. Alchemist. Right. We go back to text and we do a new one. Do herbalist. Herbalist. And boom, that's done. We go back, we do a new one. I think this is our smithy right here. Boom, done. What's another word? The Baron stay in. Good, good, good. Next one will be the all class in. Nice. What is this? Click. It's a theater. Ah, okay. Perfect. Then another inn name. I'm so tired. I like can't even remember like the Poor May. We'll just call it the Poor May. Boom. Okay. You are an adventurers guild. I think that's self-explanatory. The Advent Guild. Architectural. I like how it just tells me it's wrong. The Builders Guild. Oh boy, one little place at a time. Through the fishery. The capitale of Poor May. Poor May. And of doesn't need to be capitalized. And this one can be bigger because it is the capital of Poor May. Perfect. Move that down a little bit. Nice. Looking nice. I'd like to make this, I might have to look at my stamps and rethink some of these buildings to like clusters of buildings. I think I have some of those, right? Like building clusters. Because I want it to be a lot more inhabited than it's looking. So we'll see. I think I like these clusters right here. So what I'm going to do is go into these. Okay. I'm going to delete these and replace them with like town clusters. The church doesn't need to be that big. Neither does the library. Have these a lot closer to the main road. And then we can kind of, what's this supposed to be? I think it's the brewery, yeah. Okay, cool. Salty Scott says, hola, hello mister, welcome back. So you kind of saw the world before. So this is kind of what we've done since then. This is the Collective of Poor May, the Kingdom of Randokia, the Imperium of Welvora, the Alabasta of Nundir, and it's not written down there for some reason, but that is the Republic of Falna. I wonder why that's not there. I bet it is. I wish it's not on the screen. There it is. The Republic of Falna, right? So we've been to work, right? We've been getting shit done. But now I am trying to fully flush out the Collective of Poor May so that I don't know, this will be the first place the players come to. So if I can get this under wraps and under control, I'll be able to start sooner, which is nice. So to do that, I need some clusters of buildings. Small yellow cluster. I want this, yeah, densely packed. That large cluster. Oh god, that one kind of went into the farm. Don't want that to happen. We can retexture all that grass. No, it's looking much better than it did. But yeah, now we're trying to like just fill out the land because it's supposed to be like a very populated city. And I feel as though I'm making it not look so populated. So I'm putting in some of these clusters of houses and stuff. Because, I mean, in all, there's going to be way more of these peasant slash whatevers in here. So I'm just playing like Jenga. Not Jenga, what's the one? Tetris. Tetris, Tetris, Tetris. Perfect. Nice. Looking a lot more populated now. Yes, Tetris is the one I was thinking of. Got some more greenery. I'm gonna put some... Oh, did not like me trying to put that on the farm. That's fine, I won't do it then. Then I won't do it! Alright, so we got all these houses, we got all these guilds. So there's a huge population of people here. We gotta throw in some of these clusters. Like around, like, I don't know, everywhere-esque. But yeah, this will be like, this over here is like the town square. Which is why, like, I don't know. It's not as whatever. And then what we can do is this can be the greenery that our town needs. And where's some trees? Get some good old-fashioned trees going. Fill this area right here. So it's good to have some natural trees throughout the area. Not fully, you know, not devoid of trees. Trees help the crop stay. Just fill out the area a little bit, huh? Some trees down here. Sandra at work? Yes, Sandra is at work. We're gonna be probably going to Los Primos tonight, and I don't know. I'll be ready for workout today because I'll be awake, so I'll be there. Put more of these trees. I like these, dude. Adding a little bit of greenery is helping so much. Bring this together. I'm gonna need my funny tool. We'll make this paved. It's a nice paved road to the fishery. Boom. Back to my stamps, my trees. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I mean, the city's big. They'll be able to explore and find other things throughout the city, right? They can go talk to whatever. These aren't just people's houses. They can be like, whatever, you know. We got some few buildings over here, some markets, you know. But these will be like the main, like, your adventures, like this is like the central hub for that. Like, go over here. They can help. They can really help you. So that'll be, we'll do. Ah, a bald spot. So there we go. That's Porme. And like I said, I can add more marked. I'll mark more locations. Hey, sounds good. I want Sandra to come over to take a look at Big Kitty. Okay, yeah, we can set that up. I'll just let her know. I can't call her right now because now, like, her boss is there, I guess, and stuff. Usually around this time she doesn't like calls, so I need a path going, like, up this way. I need a path kind of leading from the main part of the city that way. And I need a path going off. I guess we can branch it off from this going that way. Perfect. Go back to putting down some trees. Now, be kind of near the water, so whatever. Don't really need. As the get nearest the path, be less trees. Same as like near this main wall. There'll be less trees because of foresting. But still, you know, a forest. Nice. And then this one will be, there we go. That's looking good, bro. If I can do this for each of the cities, I'm gonna have a good time. I mean, that just makes sense. He's still bleeding, so rip. Oh, man, that's rough, dude. That is rough. So is he just continuously bleeding, or is it only like when he tries to use the restroom? Poor kitty. Poor big man. Cool. Map of Porme. We can save that. So I think I'm going to take a break. I've been doing this for a couple hours, so I'm going to take a break from this. Oh no, he leaves spots in the carpet, but only at night. What a poor buddy. I'm sorry to hear that. I know it's rough. But yeah, Sandra and I will, I don't know, we'll contact you, or I'll talk to you this morning. I'll have Sandra contact you. So anyways, thanks everybody that came to the stream. Made a lot of progress today. Obviously, we got all this going on. We finally have a map of like the capital of Porme. So let me save. Make sure I save before I accidentally turn everything off. Boom. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Well, I'll see you guys next time I start creating the next town in the, what is it? The collective of Porme. So, next time, guys.